when watching this performance, I was like, oh, it's really hitting the nail in the coffin of that Twilight movie. That she's trying to-
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Bill, I'm such a fan, man. I've got so many questions, and I've never gotten the chance to chat with you before. So seriously, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Jake. Or Jack, nice to meet you, man. Jake, it's Jake.
Jake, yep, Jake, you got it. So, one of the first questions I have is, I'd imagine one of the downsides about having such a great ensemble cast for a story that's spread out over so much time is that not every amazing actor in the film gets to act opposite the other amazing actor. So I'm curious, who is an incredible performer in this film who you would love to go toe-to-toe with? And even though you're in the same movie, you didn't get a chance to actually act with them.
Man, there's so many of them. Like, no, you're right. And it was also one of the treats of watching the film, was seeing all of these great actors' performance, because, I'm obviously only a part of my story, and it's the story kind of unfolds pretty episodic. But yeah, man, there's a lot of them. Like, you could probably pretty much pick any one of them, and I would love to work with them.
I'd love to see you and Robert Pattinson go toe to toe.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of his, and I'm a big fan of his choices that he makes. When watching this performance, I was like, oh, it's really hitting the nail in the coffin of that Twilight movie. That she's trying to get away from so much, playing, a pedophile preacher he's so fearless in it, and I really admire that. And he just like embraces the weird and the strange and the immoral, and he feels like he is a very brave actor because of it. And yeah, I would love to work with him, of course.
For sure. One of the things I love about the movie is the voiceover narration, because it gives us such context and a different perspective. A lot of the moments that we're seeing. What is a moment from your life that you would love to hear how someone else narrated it or gave the voiceover perspective of it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I figured it's a long chunk of day, trying to throw you some stuff that you hadn't been asked 10,000 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm so bad at coming up with these like really sharp, witty, quick answers. Because like I feel like I remember having had like, oh, like, you want to voice over this or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't think of anything.
No worries. Well, obviously we're in September, which means as we're closing into the month of October, a lot of people are going to be breaking out their favorite horror movies of all time, including like two of my favorites. I'm actually I'm quoted on the back cover of it.
Oh,
and so obviously I'm a really massive fan of it. I'm just curious, from your perspective, what makes a great movie monster? And then an extension of that, why do you think we are so infatuated with Pennywise?
Like, I don't know, like a great movie monster, I think, is like, it needs to be somewhat absurd, like something weird and strange and off with it. Like, I feel like if the more traditional a monster is, the less scary it is, but the more like weird and absurd and strange and inexplicable, like, what is this, I think the better. And I think that's kind of why the character in Pennywise is so effective, right? It's a clown in a sewer drain. Like, that image in of itself, I think, is like the genius of that character, like of Stephen King, really. But it's just like, okay, a clown in a sewer waving over a kid. I mean, that's, even now just retelling it, it's terrifying, right? And it's absurd and it's strange and it's weird. So in all of those things, I think when it feels inexplicable and like, wait, what is this and why is it doing this? I think that's kind of the key to a good monster in a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I got 1,000 more questions. They're giving me the wrap, but seriously, dude, this movie is it's incredible. It's seriously one of my favorite movies so far this year, and your performance is amazing. And it's the first time we're chatting, but hopefully next time we'll be in person, and hopefully many more times.
Yeah, thank you, Meg. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.